Thank you all so much for coming. Uh, it is so great to be here and be doing my quinceañera with you. I first had my dress rehearsal for this. I just want to remind everybody that there are no surprise twists coming. Uh, Meditation has done wonderful things for me, and I'm doing this for free and as a charity, and hope it does wonderful things for you too. And there's no surprise coming. This is not going to turn into a beg for money. There's no money going to be paid. It's not going to turn into a surprise um, timeshare opportunity. It's just going to be learning the fundamentals of meditation and to use it for your own benefit and help. Uh, if And it's all really for you. If you want to have video on and stay for the discussion and the questions at the end, you can. If you want to turn video off and just use it as like a podcast or a radio show, you can. In the chat section, there are feedback forms that I need for school. If you would like to fill one out, you can. They're in Word and in PDF. If not, it's okay. I have to record the course for school. If you say or do or anything happens that you don't want in the recording, just tell me and I'll take it out. So really, this is all for you. And any comments you may have to make it better, just let me know, because I really want this to be something that's easy for everyone to try. So I'm sure you know there are many different kinds of meditation. Probably the most famous from ancient times is contemplative. And in fact, we're going to do some contemplative in class 7. There's also transcendental and chanting. And there's the kind I teach, which is called insight or vipassana or mindfulness. And the difference between this and what other people who use meditation is this one, you don't sit around waiting for something to happen. You're going to be actively learning to relax and actively learning to focus. And you're going to balance out on these two things until you get to a state of repose. And this is all based on the original technique that the Buddha taught his disciples 2,600 years ago. And it's been passed down from friend to friend. And when it landed in Burma, two Burmese monks decided that they need to make it more applicable to ordinary people. So they revised it. And one of them taught an American, Jack Cornfield, who brought it to the United States and taught me. So if you learn this, you'll be third generation American learning this style of meditation. So I know some of you remember the old bread commercial that said, you don't have to be Jewish to love levees. And in this class, you can be Hindu, Christian, Muslim, Jewish, atheist, or whatever spiritual teaching you want. You do not have to be Buddhist to love mindfulness. It's really for everyone, and everyone is welcome. So there's a reason we call meditation a practice. Most people probably think of it as being in a state, in a trance-like state, but actually it's trying to get to that state and staying in that state. That's really meditation. So you're going to be constantly trying to relax and keep your mind from wandering off. And that's actually why we call it a practice. And just like uh, you're learning a musical instrument, you get to Carnegie Hall by practicing and practicing and practicing. And what we're going to do is build up your relaxation muscles and your focus muscles to combine and really achieve something of a mental state. There is not one mental state. You can go somewhere where it's like a really good nap. You can go somewhere where you're very happy and blissful. You can go to get in touch with the subconscious and intuitive parts of your brain. Or you can go to the big goal of being here now and floating on the sea of time. So I wanted to start this first course by giving you a broad array of things to try. So we're going to do a breath work, and we're going to do a scan, and then we're going to do the core mindfulness meditation. But to explain why there's so much focus on breathing, I want to give you a little bit of background. And that is that when we eat solids and we drink liquids, we also consume gas and breathing. And besides helping you inhale and exhale, the respiration lets you talk and smell. It warms and moisturizes air to match your biology. It delivers oxygen to your cells and removes waste gases. And it's directly tied to our state of being, The kind of breath you have running on a treadmill is different from the kind you have waking up in the morning. And it's different from surprised by good news. And it's different from uh, running up 3 flights of stairs. We breathe differently all the time. And our olfactory nerves and our nose are directly tied to the amygdala, hippocampus, and orbital frontal cortex, which are our centers of emotion. So the way we breathe is really tied into how we live our life. And this is why so much of this turns on, and meditation turns on breath work. But before we actually start meditation, I'm going to teach you a breath work that was taught to me by Navy SEALs. And it's something that makes you more relaxed and more alert at the same time. Because when the way you breathe in this technique gives you a lift of energy, and the way you breathe out calms your autonomic nervous system. And I remember in college, we used to do something similar where we'd smoke hash while drinking Turkish coffee. And the modern day equivalent maybe is the espresso martini. So let's do the espresso martini breath work. I use it all day long. I use it as a prologue to meditation. I use it to give myself a little relaxation. I did it before coming online with you today. And I do 20 of them, but we're going to do 5 so you can get a try. So what you do is you inhale and you fill your lungs all the way up to the top on the count of 5, all the way. And then you exhale, and you exhale pursed lips like blowing up a balloon. And you want to feel the air going past your lips like that. And when you do these two things, the all the way up air actually fills you with, lightens you up physically. And all the way out through the lips air makes you calm down by affecting your vagus nerve. So let's try it on a count of 5 in and 8 out. Are you ready? In, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And one more. In, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let yourself go back to normal breathing. And now we're going to do a scan. So what you're going to do is think of something that brings a half smile to your face. Anything that makes you feel a little good and a little content and a little happy. And if you can't think of anything, just smile. So memorize how this smile makes your lips and cheeks and eyes and scalp feel. Now take that smile feeling and move it to the back of your head. And now down your neck to your throat. And now across your shoulders. Now down your arms to your fingertips. And now down your chest. And now across your belly to your back, to your hips. And down your legs to your toes. If you try this a couple more times in the future, you can get good at it, and you can start rolling that sensation from your toes and your fingers back up to your head, and then rolling back down and filling your body again and again with a smile. See if maybe try that. So now let's try a meditation. Take a position that lets you be alert and relaxed at the same time. Close your eyes and try and have a simple, basic sense of presence. Imagine you're in a perfectly shaped hammock on a beautiful early summer day. The temperature is just right. The sun shines and the clouds cover and give you a little shade, and then the sun returns. Everything you needed to do that day is already finished. Now it's just time for yourself to enjoy the feelings of being alive, the beauty of this day just as it is, feeling your breath and your heartbeat and your body. And now this moment, and now this moment. Such a joy of being here right now. Now imagine your body is getting heavier, being pulled by the mighty force of gravity, making you so heavy you can barely move. When you inhale, think deep sleep. And when you exhale, think, I am so tired. Now let yourself feel the next 3 in and out breaths. As you feel each breath, let the mind calm and the body relax. Now feel again the next 3 in and out breaths, letting the mind calm and the body relax. And when you inhale, think, be here now. And when you exhale, think, I'm so tired. Sometimes you can get to a meditative state just by using that introduction. But we're going to keep going by imagining how your breathing system works. Your belly's diaphragm expands, pulling cold, dry air into your nose, then to the sinuses, both above and below your eyes, which is where the air rushes closest to your brain. It then goes down your throat into your lungs next to your heart. Then your belly's diaphragm contracts, pushing warm, wet air out of the lungs, up the throat, and out of the nose. As you look at this entire system, think, where does your attention naturally land? It might be a coolness you feel in your nostrils on the inhale, or a warmth on the upper lip with the exhale. Or maybe you feel a swingling, twirling in the back of the throat, a swirling, tingling in the back of the throat. It might be the rise and fall of the chest of the belly, or it might be the sensation of the whole body breathing. Try to make your brain and body go completely numb, except for the focus on your breath. If you pick your nose as an anchor, try to push the whole of your body into your nostrils, experiencing only the flow of air. And if you're having trouble feeling your breath, you can put a hand on your belly and feel it rise and fall. Keep exploring to find the anchor that's right for you while I tell you my personal experiences. I have not been successful focusing on the chest because I found that the rhythm of the heartbeat competes with the rhythm of the breath and throws me off. I like to sink out of my head and down to my belly and focus on its breath rhythm. I find it very centering and it takes my mind off my mind. I also like focusing on the entire breathing apparatus from nose to throat to chest to groin while making everything else numb. But my current favorite is focusing on the breath in the sinuses where it's closest to the brain. I do this by feeling the cold air going in the nose and then down the throat. And the sinuses lie between these two sensations located above and below your eyes. And when I focus there, I say to myself, open your mind like a clear blue sky. Continue relaxed and calm attention on your breath. Each time the attention wanders and you notice, gently bring it back, like training a puppy. Don't be angry if your mind wanders. All our minds wander. Just get it back. Say, sit, Mickey mind. Sit, little puppy. Stay. If your mind goes too far off track, alternate the deep sleep, I'm so tired breathing with concentration on your anchor. Notice where your attention is, and if it's drifted, return to the sensations of breathing. With each breath, let the mind calm and the body relax. Give yourself over to each breath and abandon everything else. Let go of the past, let go of the future, and be present with each breath. Notice this breath right here, and this one, and this one. For the next 5 minutes, try to stay present with each individual breath from beginning to end. Imagine a little guardian in your mind who is watching your attention and will let you know right away if it starts to wander. It might help to count each breath from 1 to 10, starting over if you lose track. Or softly say to yourself, in and out. And as your concentration deepens, let these words fall away. Now notice if you have any mind or body sensations that are particularly strong. If so, let your focus on your anchor recede and bring an interested and tender presence to the sensations. What do they feel like? You might be aware of heat or chills, tingling, aching, twisting, stabbing, vibrating. Try to feel the sensations just as they are. And try and see, are they pleasant or unpleasant or neutral? As you fully attend to them, do they become more intense or do they fall away? You might ask, what is happening inside me right now? Directly feel the flow of sensations and let life be just as it is. Now come back to your anchor in the breath. And while you do that, if the sensations call your attention again, go back to pay attention to them. Keep your breath in the foreground and let the sensations appear in the background. You're learning to be centered, balanced, and present for the breath and for the living world. Three, two, one.